Minecrafters, it's Kimise and I'm back for another episode of KimiseCRaft. Hey, so I'm sitting here in the nether and obviously I'm in full netherite armor because I've been busy working hard digging up some netherite because my server mates, they need some netherite and it seems like a perfect time to open a shop. So let me show you what's going on. So far I've collected another stack and 40 ancient debris. Now, collecting ancient debris isn't hard, but I'll tell you, well, isn't easy either. You know, it takes some work. And so basically, I'm going to show you really quick what my methods are to collecting ancient debris. Then we're going to get to building, guys, because we got two shops to build. We've got a new dye shop to finish building, and we've got an ancient debris shop to finish building. I'm going to sell this ancient debris for, I'm not sure yet, maybe, I don't know, 5 diamonds a block? I'm not sure. There's lots of choices. Now, we are obviously in the nether, but we are way down at level 15. Level 15 is one of the best levels to start going ahead and finding ancient debris. Now, there's some goods and there's some bads to it. Okay, so here we go. Obviously, you can tell I've been doing some work here. Now, here's what I do. I dig down, and what I'm doing is I'm finding me a clear spot to go ahead and create a branch, okay? Because ancient debris is one of those things that's I don't know, it's not that hard to get. But what I like to do is I pick a branch and I just start digging a 2x. Now you want to be careful, this is the nether. Leather is ever, I'm leather. Oh gosh, let's try that again. Lava can pop up anywhere, and it can pop up in big streams, or it can just pop up in a quick block like that. So if you're quick with it, you know, I use my middle mouse button to click in my hand so I know exactly what's there, and I go ahead and get there. Sometimes I survive and sometimes I don't. A good thing to carry in your hotbar, which I just used the last one in my hotbar a little bit ago, is a fireproof potion. But here's another quick hint. As long as you have a really good food source, steak's a really good one, pork chops is a really good one, and notice in my hand I've got golden carrots. As long as you have a really good food source and a good set of armor, like protection 4 armor, like I have protection. Do I have protection 4 armor on all these? Yes, I have protection 4 armor on all my stuff. Or if you were to do something like fire protection, you know, the lava's not going to do enough harm for you to kill you unless you're just not paying attention and let yourself burn to death, because you can usually eat and recover your stuff quicker than you're going to die. Does that make sense? Yeah, I think that makes sense. That makes sense to me. Okay, so you know, like I'm in full netherite armor, and with protection 4, I'll tell you what. As long as you're keeping your saturation with your food, yeah, it's not going to kill you. Okay. Now, basically, what I like to do is I like to do a tunnel of about 200 blocks. You know, it works for me. I mean, it's an arbitrary number. It's just one that, so I go down about 200 blocks, and what I do then is I just start laying some TNT. So let's go ahead and just lay this TNT. And what I do is I do them like every 3-4 blocks, you know, I just kind of randomly lay them down. I prefer not to do this in a basalt biome because basalt does not blow up as well as netherrack. So what's great about making sure you're doing it in netherrack like I'm doing it right now is you're going to get a pretty good clearance of blocks. Now, if you do it in a basalt biome, it's not so bad. I mean, you get quite a bit of basalt, especially if you need basalt. It's not so bad, and you will find ancient debris because I've done this in a basalt biome, but it seems like you get a whole lot more bang for the buck out of your TNT if you are doing this in a, in a biome that's not basalt, okay? Because then your TNT is going to blow up a whole lot more. Now, I'm right here at the end, which is perfect. So what I do is I'll leave myself, a few blocks here. That way I just don't blow out the thing. And I go ahead and shoot. And what we do is we get to watch and see what's happening. So let's go ahead and, let's give it a moment to blow, right? Okay, fantastic. And if you do them about 3 to 4 blocks a piece, they're going to go ahead and blow apart. Now, I used to worry about getting rid of the lava in here because sometimes you can find ancient debris behind this lava. But I'll be honest with you, if it's anything bigger than a quick lava block you can get rid of, like right here, get rid of these, it's really not worth the time. Most of the time the lava is not hiding any ancient debris behind it, okay? So I get rid of the small ones just because it's not that much effort to get rid of the small ones, and you can usually see what's behind them pretty quick. But if we were to get like a big one, like sometimes I get full streams down here, honestly I just don't have the time to go ahead and try to fill that up. Plus it gets dangerous. I don't know if you've ever been killed by lava, you totally understand what I'm talking about. So basically, I usually just abandon those shafts. It's not worth the time to go ahead and go in there and recover TNT or to try to look behind every lava. Now, what's the likelihood of me actually missing some ancient debris by skipping those? There's a likelihood. Yeah, you could probably miss some ancient debris by skipping those, but I find that the time that I save just by going, okay, I find more ancient debris by not slowing down and by just keeping on digging and digging around. Now, of course, how fast you go, it really depends on how quickly you can spot the ancient debris. I find it really easy to spot, and I can't remember really ever missing any. It's just a matter of keeping your eyes open as you're working. Yep, see, there we go. Getting rid of that lava. Lava's the worst. Now, sometimes you can get really lucky, and sometimes not. Here we go. Here's a couple of spots right here. The truth is, you know, it just takes time, and TNT is going to clear out the space quickly for you. Now, if you were to just do branch mining at level 15 and just wear out a ton of picks, are you going to find ancient debris? Oh yeah, you're going to find some ancient debris. I like giving myself a big chance. That's why I'll go ahead and use a combination of running a branch and then laying out a row of TNT behind it, like I'm doing right here, because that clears out more blocks. So for instance, I wouldn't have found those ancient debris just by doing a branch mine, and I would have worn out my picks a lot quicker. This way, my picks don't get worn out nearly as quick. Now, I have done two netherite picks with unbreaking 3 on them. I have worn, this is the second one I've worn out. I already put one back in the chest. And so that's something you want to be careful as well, because you are going to be knocking out netherite as well when you're hitting up those branch mines you're going through. But as long as you have a good farm, a good XP farm for you to go ahead and recharge your stuff, it's just a matter of time. Now, it is a grind. And depending on what you use these mines for, I actually use them to help me gather a whole bunch of blackstone. Oh, see, look at that. This is why I always go one way and I always travel back, because you never know what you'll find coming back from where you were. And every time you find one, okay, go ahead and dig around it a few blocks, because a lot of times, like that one was just a single one, but a lot of times you'll find them in doubles and singles. Doubles and sometimes triples. Like, check this puppy out here. Nice. And if we dig around it, usually it's within a block or two. Yeah, nothing there. Not a problem. Very cool, very cool. Now, here's another one right up here. I like this one. This one's just kind of sitting in the middle. That's low-hanging fruit. Very, very good. I'm just going to go ahead and fill this up. It's just a whole lot easier than worrying about hitting that lava as we get back. And honestly, I doubt if that's covering anything up, but you know, again, I try to keep it for speed. Okay, let's go ahead and finish up this thing. I want to show you, and then we'll count how much netherrack we picked up in this particular tunnel, you know. And yes, there we go. Let's finish this tunnel off. We had about, I think that's the end of it. Now, usually if you're right behind the blowups, you can usually see if a piece of ancient debris popped up before the lava hit, and I noticed that there wasn't any ancient debris there, so we're in good shape. So let's see what we got. We started at 40, so we have 45 ancient debris in this particular tunnel. That's not bad. I've gone as much as 13, 14 out of a single thing. Usually what I'll do is, like, if I see something valuable, like I'd rather have the nuggets than the netherrack, I'll just stop by and I'll grab those. Since I have a good farm that gets me plenty of that, I don't worry about things like gravel. Usually, you know, blackstone's a thing. Like, for instance, if I got some blackstone to pick up, I'll stop and pick up blackstone. Now, the biome we happen to be in, I haven't looked at yet, but if we're probably in, what do you call the red one? The Crimson Forest. We're probably in the Crimson Forest, and I know that because we're getting piglins popping up in here. Okay, yeah, there we go. Like, for instance, let's go ahead and get rid of that. Did we pick it up? Yeah, we picked some up. Whoa. Did I just throw away something? Yes, I did. Yep, gotta watch it. Yeah, yeah, my bow. Bow's pretty important here. Okay, so yeah, so you can usually tell what biome you're in just because of what's spawning. You know, there's the zombie-fied piglins. Okay, they'll leave you alone as long as you're not attacking any of those guys. Now you got to be careful though. Now doing it this way, this is the way to do it. Like, you just don't want to put something there and blow that guy up, because then you'll anger all the zombie piglins and they will come after you. If you set a TNT, they blame you. Trust me, died to that before. So that's why I like doing the branch mine, because usually there's no zombie piglins in there to get blown up, and you can get a whole bunch of stuff. Okay guys, well it looks like that's all we got here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pack up my stuff, and I'm going to bring you guys back in as we are getting ready to take care of one of our 2 shop builds today. Okay guys, so this is Kimise. I will see you guys here in just a bit. Hey guys, so I have made it all the way back here to the shopping district, and check it out, we have gotten it all green around my shop. So I want to say a big shout out to 8-Bit Kid. We on stream, we've worked on this last stream, this last Sunday. So guys, if you're missing us on stream, you got to make sure you come out to Kimise Gaming, or on twitch.com, and we do streams every week on Sundays, sometimes on Friday nights. That's kind of a sometimes it's a Minecraft stream, sometimes it's not, but we invite you to come out to all streams. We just hang out, talk, play some games, and have some fun. So we basically start, and we did all that too, if you look at all that. And 8-Bit Kid, she was here knocking out a whole bunch of this. I was knocking out a whole bunch of it, and check it out, we now have green grass around my shop, and boy does it look great. Now we'll have an opportunity to make some pathways through it and get everything hooked up to the bridge over there, to the nether portal, which I don't know if you guys know that was made by iSeth, rocking and rolling, great looking portal. Okay, so anyway, so here we go. Here's the spot for our first shop. This is going to be the House of Color, and what I did is I went ahead and made some concrete blocks of all the different colors we have in here. Now what it would be great is if we could eventually turn this into more than just a dye shop. Maybe we could turn this into some other things, but for right now, this is what we're going to do. Now we kind of got to figure out the entrance area, and we got to figure out how we're going to lay this down. Now since it's a House of Color, we're going to make it colorful. That's one of the reasons why we did all the concrete. Now what's great about concrete is it's a very cool thing. You can either use it in the powder form, which I love the sparklies in the powder, or you can use it, you can go ahead and throw some water on it and use it in just a straight up, yeah, there we go. We use it up in the flashy concrete. Now the nice thing about the concrete, it's really smooth, really nice color, but you know what, sometimes the powder looks pretty awesome too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to experiment with both of these, and I'm going to experiment on how I'm going to make these walls and see how they're going to turn out, and I'll bring you guys back in once I feel like I've got something I'm proud to show you. So guys, I'm going to get working on this, and I will see everybody here in just a few minutes. Hey guys, this is Kimise. I'm back, and boy, look at that sun going on. It's square. I thought that's supposed to be round. See, I should have like round. Oh well, it's Minecraft. Anyways, trying to get it to always work. Okay, so guys, we're going to check this out in the dark because, well, it's getting dark as I'm recording. So, and we're on a Mushroom Island, so it doesn't matter. So let's check it out. Let's see what I've done. I've still got a lot to do. I got to finish my staircase. I got to finish my paths and everything. I've got to go ahead and add some slabs here. But we've got some basalt garters, and we're going to go ahead and create a path that goes down here, and also one that goes up there towards the big bridge. I think that's going to look great. So check it out, guys. We are going to officially dub this the house. Oh my goodness. Of color. Yeah, this is the House of Color. Bam. And let's make it a little bit easier to see. Bam. House of Color. Okay? So dyes, let's say dyes. Let's spell it right. D-Y-E-S. And more to come. Okay, bam. And let's go ahead and light that up. There we go. Dyes and more to come. Boy, I cannot wait till 1.17 where we get the glow-in-the-dark ink. That looks so cool out here. Well, anyways, let's show you. So we basically use some just straight up blackstone. I think it's fine. You know, it looks pretty good for a nice cobble look. And what we did is I went ahead and we got all of our stock right up in here. So you come in here, look for the color that you're looking for, and notice that we have this place like looking sharp. Check out all that stock. I guess I left those all as ink sacs. That's okay. Not a problem there. So lots of stock here. So basically anybody can find any dye on the server. We got all 16 colors and shades, and it's looking really great. You can when you walk in, you can also say, oh, so that's what the yellow glass looks like. Do I really want to use a yellow glass? No, I think I want to make white glass. Great, let me buy some white dye. And boom, they're covered. Isn't that awesome? I also thought it'd be great, so we went ahead and put in the concrete powder so people can be reminded what shades the concrete powder looks like and what shades the concrete is. Now, I'm actually thinking here, we might actually come back in here and do terracotta right through this line as well, and we might even go ahead and in front of each one of these do terracotta, do the glazed terracotta too, and we might actually start gathering that stuff and selling that as well. So just to make it easy, we're doing like one diamond a stack. I think that's pretty fair. I mean, a stack of dye is going to keep you in dye for quite a long time, so people, they're going to definitely get their diamonds worth in here, and they'll get any color they need. So it's really looking sharp. We got our we got our ender chest right there. We have the pricing, one stack of dye for only one diamond, and I think it looks really great. I would love to get your comments on the build, guys. Anything you have. Obviously, I think I need to grab a few more of these so I can go ahead and even this look out, because I want it to look even. In fact, let's go ahead and do that right now. Now, I did say the goal was to get 2 shops knocked out, but as I'm talking to you right now, it is late tonight on the night of the recording, and I got school in the morning. Oh yeah, and I'm going to suffer tomorrow if I don't get to sleep here pretty quick. So let's go ahead and let's fix this one thing. There we go. There is, whoa, why did I do that? See, I'll tell you what, I had some coffee, and I usually don't do a whole bunch of coffee, but I knew I was going to be up for a little while recording and getting stuff taken care of, so I maybe unwisely went ahead and got myself a cold brew, and boy, it was so good, and I am like so wired right now. It's not even, I don't even think it's funny. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and do boop, doop, doop. And then boom, boom, just like that. There we go. Then we have that really great look coming in where it stair steps. And you know what? Let's go ahead and let's fill this in. That way we just have a flat ceiling in here. We don't really have to worry about light because we got all the sea lanterns in here all the way around. So this is putting a ton of light in here. And then outside we also got the light from the sea lanterns on this bottom end. So it's looking pretty good, and you know what, I'm pretty happy with it. I think this will definitely get people's attention when they're coming in. It's bright, especially in the dark, and all the colors are lit. Now you know, it's totally different thing than what I did last season. Last season we had this really cool stilt house that we put on the river in the village that we made, but I think this is looking good for this area. I mean, most of the shops are quick, you know, small one-time buy shops, so I think that's going to look good. Now, let me show you something, guys. Now, if you remember, I believe it was either in a couple streams ago or it was last episode. In fact, no, it was in a couple streams. And so let's go ahead and check our shops before we go for the evening and see if we made any diamonds. It doesn't look like we made any diamonds here in the wood. Actually, I think I already picked those up. I think I made like 3 or 4 diamonds out of the wood, which is always a good thing. We need to go ahead and get our wood factory back up and going, get our TNT duplicators working so we can get the factory going. But let's go ahead and check the end shop. So let's see, what do we got here? Okay, I put 2 new elytras because we sold out, so that's great. All the beacons, so I actually sold all the beacons. So I had 5 beacons in there. We made 60 diamonds off that, and then oh yeah, we had probably another 60 diamonds in here. So no new sales in here, but that's okay. But check it out, I actually used quite a few diamonds to buy some TNT and stuff, and that's what I have left. That's pretty nice. So I'm going to be pretty happy with that. We got to go ahead and do some more farming on skeleton farms and stuff, but that's okay. And I think, yeah, I already got the diamonds because we sold some black ink. Now notice we have black ink in 2 places, so we might refurbish this shop a little bit. What if instead of the dripping ink, maybe we turn this into something else? Maybe rebuild it a little bit. Maybe turn this into our look at this, ancient debris shop. Maybe, yeah, maybe we can do that. Well, at any rate, guys, I've got to call it a night. I am wired. I gotta get some sleep because if I don't, boy, it's going to be a long day of school tomorrow. I hope everybody has a great day. I hope you guys are having fun, and thank you for watching the video. Guys, don't forget, check me out on stream, and if you like the video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. It really helps the channel out a lot, and I am so excited to see you guys logging in. Thanks for all the new subscribers, guys. Let's keep on sending the information about the channel out. Let's see if we can hit 500 subscribers here over the next month or two. We're not that far away, guys, and with all the help you guys have been given, it's been fantastic. So keep hitting that like button, keep hitting that subscribe, and if you don't want to miss another video, make sure you hit that bell button. That way it'll notify you when a new video has been released. Guys, this is Kimise. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Catch you later. Bye-bye.